can sing better than you, or maybe the person sitting next to you can speak better than you, or can even write better than you, or talk better than you. And this makes you feel like you want to fit in and you just want to be like the person next to you. Today I'm here to tell you that that is not true. And I believe, and my whole team believe, that you do belong here. You belong exactly where you're supposed to be. You know, God didn't create you to be the same as the person sitting next to you, as the same as the person sitting to the right of you, the same as the person sitting to the left of you. He made you unique. He made you so you wouldn't be like the person next to you. There's something special right in here about you, right inside of you. And it just takes a little belief, a little courage in yourself, in your gifts, in your talents that God gave you to really believe that you belong here. You're supposed to be here. You are going to be the change that PNG needs. You have the greatest influence with bringing the new generation into what you believe. So my encouragement to you today is to understand that you have value and that this country needs you. This country needs you to raise the next generation into their God-given calling. And no matter what you think, today I want you to point to yourself and say, I belong right here. And nothing is going to change that because God has called you. He has marked you for this very purpose. And so, my friend AJ is going to come up and share, once you believe that you belong, that you are going to start to believe how valuable you are in this nation. So give it up for AJ.
Hello, Chanel College for Secondary Teachers? Secondary school teachers, right? Yes, hello. How are you feeling? It's not too hot, I hope. Hope it's all right. Okay, well, I'm here to talk about how you are unique, like Colin said, and how you are valuable. Now, I have something in my pocket, and I wonder who can guess what it is. A unicorn. Oh, okay. A hand? Well, you're right, Pastor Josh. There is a hand in my pocket. What else? Anything? Cupcake? All right. No, unfortunately, I wish I had a cupcake, but I don't have a cupcake. I have a 50-cent coin, an Australian 50-cent coin. Now, it might be redundant, but how much do you reckon this coin is worth? 50 cents? Do you want to try again? 50 cents? Final guess? This coin's actually worth $1 million. Do you believe it? It's because this coin is one of 5 made in 1878 Australia, and all the other coins have run out. This coin is rare, and because it's rare, it's extremely valuable. We know that gold is valuable, jewels are valuable, they're very hard to find. And God brought us all the way from Australia to tell you that you guys, each and every one of you, are very valuable. And you're not one of 5, or one of 3, one of 10. You are one in a bajillion. I don't know how many humans have walked this earth, but there's only one of you. There's only one of you. No one can talk like you. No one can touch the world like you do. No one can walk like you. No one has your power. No one can impact the world the way you will. Like Colin said, you are very unique. God made you beautifully and wonderfully. You're wonderfully and beautifully made. God said that He knit you in your mother's womb. Regardless of what you've gone through, regardless of what you've experienced, you are very, very important. Each and every one of you. But we all know that people don't often see our value. That people can talk down to us, people can mistreat us, people can look at us and say, oh, you're just a 50-cent coin. You're just one of, I guess, 7 billion. What type of impact could you have? But no, each and every one of you have such an impact, especially as secondary school teachers. You guys are going to mold the future of PNG. You're going to mold those children. You're going to teach them how they're unique and how they're valuable and how there's only one of them. But that begins with you understanding how valuable you are and how valuable your impact can be on the world. You have that responsibility. You. That next time when you're teaching, you're going to find children. You're going to mold the future prime ministers, future leaders, future doctors. You're going to mold them. You're going to touch their lives. You're going to have access to them. And maybe at first, they might not get the good grades or say the right words. They might be very shy. But I want you to know that they have such a potential in them because you're going to recognize the potential in them because you recognize your potential in yourself. That you're going to have such an impact. So I wanted to say that each and every one of you are so valuable and so unique, and God has such a purpose for you. Now, I have my next friend who's going to talk about your impact and your influence.